Morning folks, it's Cap here, and today I've got a pretty special day. It finally arrived. Phoenix and Beau's Spitfire. This is supposed to smell like leather, juniper, and tobacco. And when I first opened it up, I got a good whiff of the leather and the juniper berries, more of the berries than the wood. And so I got it blooming, so we're going to see how it blooms out and lathers out and see how it smells there. This is the same formula as their other soaps, I believe, so I'm really excited about that. I'm using the WSP, and I'll get into the razor and my aftershave. Let me get the bloom water on, start lathering up. I'll get right back with you. Alright, so load up my brush here. I'm really getting the leather and the juniper and a note of the tobacco. I don't know which one's supposed to be stronger. It's for my nose, it's hard to distinguish between if it's the darker side of tobacco. You know, my nose picks up light or dark scents, and it's kind of stopped up. Been doing yard work today. Yeah, man, this stuff is beautiful. Love the scent of this. Let's try it out. All right. Another thing I like about their soaps is it is a milder scent. And I like a mild scented soap. Man, this stuff smells great. Love it. This is I like getting a soap that is totally different than anything else I own, and this is it. I'm actually using the bloom water. I put my bloom, I dumped all the water out and put the bloom water in this. That's what I'm dipping my brush in, just to try it. The juniper really stands out, and the leather with a hint of the sweetness, and I'm guessing that's the tobacco. It is a thirsty soap. The other one were. What I was getting at is that you can get a citrus scented soap. You can put whatever you want in it, but it's going to be citrus. You know, sandalwood, it's going to be sandalwood. And this smells wonderful. I'm really loving it. Beautiful. Then there's others that try to copy colognes, which is great, you know, like my Irish Gaelic tweed, you know. But saying you know a lot, I guess. This stands alone, unique, love it. Great lather, great feel. It's a good light buttery feel. And today I'm going to be using my Imperial Razor with the improved eagle on it. Let me get it zoomed in here where y'all can see it. Hologround, Germany. Let's get started. Our soap has a really good glide. Sitting here shaving and getting these whiffs of the leather. Then there'll be a little whiff of tobacco. Juniper will stand out. This is very lovely. Beautiful. I got this from Shaving Times in England, but I think Maggard's is actually carrying their soaps now. So if you like earthy scents, I'd classify this as an earthy. Not a lot of sweetness. It is wonderful. I really like it. Leather, juniper, and tobacco. Who would have thought? Which they haven't made a soap that I don't like. Tried their samples. Solaris, Sandcrest. It's a Oriental take on citrus, like mandarin and stuff. And they have their Citrus Royale, which is a really great scented soap. It's funny how you don't think about things, and like just then, I usually start on this side. I always start on my right side and go this way. Well, you noticed I start on the left side. That's why I was kind of weird, kind of starting over there. Even though I shave over there, I just kind of different. I'm also using something else I just got in the mail today, or yesterday. It's a Praso on the upper part of my face where I don't shave. I've always put in the blue Praso cream, and I ran out and I've been using the white, which is great, but I love the cream because it has aloe and vitamin E. Well, I went to order some, and Amazon, because I had to order some other stuff on Amazon too, that's the only reason I've done this, doesn't carry the blue bottle anymore. I'm guessing it's the same formula they had. They didn't have any splashes. They didn't have the green. And I've heard they're coming out with a red. All I had was this. And it looks like the same. It has the blue here. Now the white one is just like this, except this is white. And it smells the same. I want to see if it performs the same. And somebody said this soap might not be for everybody. I can understand that. Juniper is a different scent. I don't know why on this last pass I'm really getting the tobacco now in the juniper. More of a woodsy juniper. You see all the scratches on the arm, that's not from a cat. That's from me working out in the yard. Should have wore long sleeves. I don't know if I ever said this. I guess I have, but I usually just go on across the grain twice on my chin. Wonderfully smooth. Let me get washed up and we'll talk about the aftershave. Well, let's try this Praso Blue. I don't know if it's new. It smells the same. espresso blue smells so good. Aloe really comes out in it. And while we discuss things, we'll be throwing on a little bit of a snake bite. Just for the simple fact is this soap is just manly. I might as well go all out. Beautiful. The menthol really comes out on this stuff. If you hadn't tried this, all this is water, I think alcohol, and menthol. About it. A lot of menthol too. Well, Spitfire, I highly recommend it. Really highly recommend it. If you like your darker scents, you're gonna love the performance. It has great slickness, great glide, really good glide for a straight razor, and plenty of cushion. So what I'm going to be using on top of the snake bite is Gratiot League Square, and this stuff has tobacco, leather, rose, musk, incense, sandalwood, a lot of goodies in it, and it's very complex. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in my hand because this doesn't have water in it. Little menthol on top of menthol. Extra little burn. Face all red now. Boy, I love the smell of this stuff. Love this stuff. This is one of those that could go with anything and everything to me. We'll have to talk about how I pair aftershaves and what my thoughts on aftershaves are at a later date. But after my face cools off, hopefully it'll turn back original color. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll be seeing y'all sometime this week. I know I've been busy here lately, juggling kids and work and everything else. So hopefully before next weekend, we can get together and have another shave together. Y'all have a wonderful day.